Thank you, Allah Jesus Christ of the nation of the everybody. It is a Friday. A huge good morning to everybody that's tuned in. My name is Sparamiso Bob Tulani, Eric Jonathan Solomoni Ngonyama, and welcome to it. It is the Breakfast Wave live on the richest mile square miles of the miles in Africa. It is 7:05, and welcome to it. We have a jam-packed show today. Cannot wait. It is Friday, so that means weekend. Some of us are getting paid. It's gonna be a ruknu of a show. Lots and lots to look forward to in today's show. We have a very dope guest coming through around about at 8:30. He goes by the name of Manu World Star. He is a South African-born Congolese hip-hop artist, and he'll be joining us later. We've got a wavy mix by Miss Jones. I know she's been doing a lot in the DJ community. And we might just be talking to Boyti telephonically a little bit later, and we'll be debuting that new single, Who's That? I heard it. I think I like it. I think you guys are gonna like it as well. But you know how we start the show every single morning, man. We call this one the Vuga Triple Play. Do not forget we are live on YouTube right now, so hop on over to YouTube and search Touch HD online. We'll see all your comments and all your sound requests. It is Gone Friday, so let's take it away. Don't forget to hashtag on Twitter, hashtag The Breakfast Wave. Welcome to it. It is The Breakfast Wave.
All I can find is you. And now why you driving me crazy? I just wanna vibe with you. Alright, yeah, sure. I struggle so. I got Naivo. I'm jelly. Yako yo. You said I did. That's a bad one. Okay, bad.
Yo, this is Vesma with other folks who were chilling with.
The Microwave Boys and Yaya. Are they Microwave Boys or boys with Microwave?
Microwave with boys.
And Yaya. Yaya Microwave.
Or boys with microwave.
And Yaya.
And Yaya.
Okay.
That's it, it's like that.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
The Breakfast Wave. Weekdays, 7 to 10 a.m. Hosted by the Microwave Boys and your girl, Yaya. Touch HD.
A huge reminder that we are live on YouTube right now. So hop on over to YouTube and check me out and check out the rest of the team on Touch HD online live stream. Share your comments. What do you think of the show so far? And don't forget to send me through the song requests. We're playing every single song request, Baba, today. And yeah, man, welcome to it. It is The Breakfast Wave. Let's go. a huge shout out to everybody that's tuned in on our YouTube page. Don't forget to share your comments and share all your song requests. We're taking everything. Hop on over to YouTube and search Touch 80 online live stream. We're on, bye-bye.
Guys, a study shows that being single and lonely could be worse for your health than obesity.
Yeah.
You, hi, Tonga.
I think the longest I've been single is probably about 2 years. And you, yeah?
25 years. It's not shame. It's just this what it is.
I'm a serial dater as well. Like, I take my time. If I don't see, it has to feel right.
I've never seen him single. When he jumps from one relationship to the next, he can tell that this one is ending. I think you need time to yourself.
I can't do it.
I can't do
The other thing also, I'm old, so I can't be risking a break.
Yeah, and
Jola, heartbreak.
Yeah.
I'll be dead.
And time is ticking for Sipa. He needs to get married soon. He needs to have kids.
Time is ticking for a while.
The Breakfast Wave. Weekdays, 7 to 10 a.m.
We had them yesterday at Durban Night. Sessi on, Kidex, Busiswa, Duncan, and Maraza. Enjoy. A huge shout out to Kobe Prince. We see you, man. He's saying, morning fam, how you doing? How you doing, y'all? Much love for you guys. We see you, Kobe. Send through your song request. Let's go.
Ngoba izinja zempilo masingene clubini say-owna Debe night itshela sonke lezi jithi lana esiphethe ibhola Driver mabhebe ngiyabona uyafuna ukuza kimi gibela ingola Driver kwashikwasa kwaze kwasa mamu out of order Yeah, dlala ngemali sichitha neshamba siphansi sifaka nenkani Wa, Debe night mandi sabiza abangani Ufuna femnani ubroki simthuma ama-eyes sichithile silandela imobu siphendula u-ani
Africa, it's all the man bang bang. Couldn't look on back fast to get the bang bang. One, look on full land. On the microphone, the mean and the chat
Hey. Playing in the background, it is Durban Nights. We had them yesterday and they were such a vibe.
Such a fun vibe, man.
This one is called Sissy On Remix featuring Kid X, Busiswa, Duncan Maraza and Rude Boys. And right before that,
shout out to Rude Boys.
Right before that, we had another Busiswa actually. And it was Prince KB featuring Busiswa and TNS. And we kick-started that triple play with the hit single Kamobi Dixon titled Visa. If you just joined us, welcome to it. It is the Breakfast Wave. We are cruising with you until 10 a.m.
Yep, and it's a Friday.
Yes.
TGIF. Thank goodness it's a Friday. I live for this day. I yearn for it. So thank you so much for joining us for this TGIF edition of the Breakfast Wave.
And it's the last day of the month.
The last day of the month. I'm so happy August is done and dusted. Also, the weather is behaving because tomorrow is spring day. You know, guys, spring, we need to be ready. I mean, like, I'm not spring ready, but I'll make myself ready tomorrow. Like, I'm going to be in my Sunday best or my spring day best, cute flowery dress. Hair did.
Are you doing anything? What's your plan?
Well, my friend had a birthday yesterday.
What's for breakfast for this weekend?
My breakfast for this weekend is my friend had his birthday yesterday, and we were, just. Jay had a birthday, so we kept surprising him. Went out for drinks, and he was like, "No, Saturday, guys, come through to my place. I'm gonna make a little something." So we're gonna bribe, we're gonna drink, we're gonna chill.
It's gonna be a good summer.
It's gonna be a good spring day. It's gonna be a good spring day. And what are you doing for spring?
I think tomorrow I should be with 100% with my girlfriend. She's been
100%.
She has been nagging me for us to go out, picnic bites, a bit of champagne.
Darling.
I'm going to be just spoiling her, man, and just reminding her how much I love her. Limonati and Lovinville. Yes, Lovinville. Okay. There's other streets based on Lovinville. With me, Sipho, the son, and Larry.
Everyone else. We're everyone else. We're everyone else.
It is what it is. Actually, I'm feeling so good. I think it's been a long month. It's been really a long month. Woo! And it's been, I think, at this time of the year, everyone feels so tired. And they just can't wait for the December rest. And I just can't wait to go.
But December is not even a rest, guys. But it's fun that you want to have.
Yes.
It's fun that you plan on having. You put December, but you already know okay, when I go here and here, I'm not going to sleep because we're doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Actually, I rest when I'm home.
December's not really about resting. It's about, I think,
fun times.
Fun times, and you see the people that you don't see throughout the year. Like you see your family, your friends that you grew up with. Like I'm going back to Cape Town for sure. Every year I go back to Cape Town, and I'm going to go see my childhood friends. I'm going to see my family. I'm going to eat. I'm going to be a baby. I don't have to worry about is the rent and my car, it doesn't have petrol and this and that. So I that's what I'm excited about. I'm really excited about. And yeah, man, we are still live on YouTube. So a huge shout out to Ukobi Prince, and he's saying a huge shout out to us as well.
Good morning to everyone who's streaming us live on YouTube. We see you and appreciate it. Good morning to everyone who's streaming us live on any other platform. Good morning and welcome to it. 24 minutes after 7. We're going to go back into the music before we come back and hear what to expect for spring day in terms of the weather. What's Pakamis?
Rasta! Big tune for the girls with the bodies here,
song. Also played you a local one, Gemini Major with Bad Man Drip, bringing us to 13 minutes after 7. Tomorrow we kickstart spring season, so let's get to hear if it's going to be sunny or not.
Every single 7, man, I give you the best of the best when it comes to the most accuratistic weatherologist in the most southern hemisphere of today's continent. And we know in South Africa we're actually not really all that equal. Some people are delayed, some people are forward, and some places there's no spring is not tomorrow, it's next week or something. So let's start it off with Johannesburg. And Johannesburg, it's going to be a very, very, very good weekend. It's mostly sunny throughout the weekend, but today it is a maximum of 23 degrees and a minimum of 8 degrees. In Durban, remember Yaya when I said this, some places are behind?
Yes.
Durban, it is actually foggy, actually. I think it's going to clear up as the day goes by, but it is a maximum of 27 degrees and a minimum of 16 degrees. Kaapstad, my hometown, sorry. But it is mostly cloudy throughout the weekend. And today especially with a maximum of 16 degrees and a minimum of 12 degrees. Alright, let's take it over to Pretoria. Same WhatsApp group as Johannesburg. It is clear skies with a maximum of 26 degrees and a minimum of 10 degrees. Kimberley, okay, now we're going back and back. Like the people, we are forward with Johannesburg. They still like probably beginning of August. He's just agreeing with me.
Yeah, in the beginning. Yes.
Yeah, so it's clear, and it's that time of the month for Kimberley. It's period times. It's periodic clouds, so the clouds are going through a lot. It is a maximum of 29 degrees and a minimum of 12 degrees in Kimberley today. Bloemfontein, clear skies, maximum 27 degrees and a minimum of 8 degrees. Alright, so let's take it over to Kenya. Let's go to the capital city of Kenya, Nakuru. Nakuru is the capital city of Nakuru country in Kenya. Or Nakuru County, rather. In Nakuru, it is a maximum of 24 degrees and a minimum of 13 degrees. I don't think it's spring there yet, so because it's raining and thunderstorms out. Alright, every single 7, man, I give you the best of the best when it comes to the most accuratistic radiologist in the most southern hemisphere of Mandela.
Thank you so much, Pagamiso. Good news for all unlicensed humans in the province of Gauteng. Online driving license pre-booking service is launched in the province, and petrol prices are expected to increase yet again next month. We talk about this and more at 8:15 when we talk about matters of the state. Make sure that you guys call in because the lines will officially be open, so you can dial us on the 011-883-3343. We are live on YouTube as well, so make sure that you are like Kobe Prince, who sent us a song request. Hi, Dumaya Tsamaya fam. It's month end and you're making my morning to be super, super great. So you can just play me DJ 40 with Monini on that one who features the Nini Yola. So, Kobe Prince, this one's for you.
tickets, call 060-690-0420. TGE Spring 18 in association with Touch HD. Brought to you in partnership with Limpopo Tourism Agency.
Hey, yo, what up, cool people? This is Sana Musician, and you're listening to the Breakfast Wave on Touch HD. What's the last part? Okay. Hey, what up, cool people? This is Sana Musician, and you're listening to the Breakfast Wave on Touch HD. Okay.
And you can go to a bank that you bank for a tank of petrol next month. Econometrics predicts a 26 cents increase in the fuel price. Did we not say by the end of the year you guys are paying 20 rand? I said it's already 16 bucks. I said by the end of December. Honestly, by the end of the year you guys are paying 20 rand a litre. Diesel will also cost around 30 cents more than it does now. Chief economist Azar Jamin attributes the rise to a number of factors. He says this is primarily due to the depreciation of the rand against the dollar, but in the last week as well, international oil prices have been creeping up as a result of reduced purchases of Iranian oil and also continuing production problems in Venezuela and Angola. The Energy Department is expected to make an announcement later this week, so I'm pretty sure that by Sunday we will be seeing on the news and hearing on the radio that petrol prices will increase as of this month. They actually predicted an increase in August, and we went the whole of August without an increase, so I'm guessing moving into the spring with higher petrol prices.
So you say that we should appreciate that time?
No, I'm saying that people were relaxing because they had predicted that the increase would be in August, but now they're saying, surprise, surprise.
Bad news for motorists.
I see, guys. But all you can do if you don't want to drive is to get a taxi. Like they are saying.
Some of them buzzes are dusty, man, I don't understand, but I hope I'm ready one day, the Lord will make the vision clear. Give me sense and sensibility until the day come with my day one. Don't understand where it came from. I keep the music like a deja. You got this again, bam, bam, bam. Season line, I got good. Next one, last time, I ain't niggas body, man. I'm a no. I'm good, I'm good. No. Hold up, so check it out. Play a win moving without a doubt. Selling albums through word of mouth. My niggas ain't got a bank account with the right around with the whole amount. My working girls make me hella proud. Give you 10 points for the booty belts. You can find me in the booty lounge. I got liquor in my cup. I'm in the cut. Like a hide and grown bag. Oh man, we can go into it up. I got a bad bag, all the baby. Color black, white, I don't give a damn. Pass up to me if she in it. Pass up to me if she winning one.
ro shapa fela shem we tatela di soccer players tsa ga di tsaba go tla ba je tsa go di night club nga sapate shebi tafole empty kama nala le meriri e fancy no money ke ra ona le change say the fact gore wa para paint with savage Josie everybody want to impress at each other o mafiki solo ba iketsa ditso bana ba di plus ba iketsa ditso about so se batho na re lapile go spanela makgo yes khale ba re fore tlogela di tshele baby tlala ga le fore Hey Mr. DJ, say kids are Charlemagne. So hello criticize, I'll tell a number in. Yeah, what's it? Really lost numbers. And I reckon them with the home resapamba. Do you remember? Resapot la hunger. Reshabeno Zagaya Reswana. Don't drink Nana Jola Bopala. In just a nightclub with a take a farmer. Arasan Twila, Sakaza Batokana. Sologa James Howe. What a wonder. I said, come on.
This is surely the song I'm entering spring with. Come on. Imagine, you know, Kawashi.
For a moment, I thought you said you're entering Sway with it. I was like, oh, house Sway.
No, house Sway. It's Black Layers and Casper Nyovest with Saka Nyuka, man. We also played you JR with the 4-4, bringing us to 2 minutes past 8. You're still live with us on The Breakfast Wave, talking about matters of the state. Of course, before we went into that young musical break, we spoke about the fact that petrol prices will increase next month, as well as the fact that the Department of Roads and Traffic Services wants to introduce, well, they're launching an online system of pre-booking if you want to write your learner's license or if you want to do your driver's test. So we've got Kobe Prince who's live with us on YouTube, streaming us live, saying it's a good initiative, but the question is, how effective is it going to be? Because for me it remains that there was an initiative of online registration for students, which is, you know, a bit of a wonky one at the moment. I mean if they can roll it out nicely. And also the thing is with these departments, they like rushing things. Take it slow. Take it slow. So if you're gonna be launching the system of online registration for your driver's license as well as pre-booking for testing, then let's do that for a couple of months so that you guys
test it out for
and you completely sure that it's a system that works, and get feedback from people. Ask the people who are using the system, was it helpful for you? Was there any traffic on the site? Did it was it slow, was it fast? Because I've noticed that those are some of the things that are very annoying. I mentioned something, we also mentioned financial aid applications online. And I know for a fact, when I used to speak, because my brother was in, was in high school, obviously, and we used to go chill with him in hostel or whatever when we visit.
Yep.
And I hear them talking about, registering online. And another boy would say, oh no, I've been waiting for my thing to stop buffering for like the last 30 minutes. So you understand what I'm saying? That sometimes the systems, it's great to launch and everything and everyone's happy about it, but sometimes your systems don't really work as effectively as people want them to work.
When they launch, they should launch correctly, like test it out. Take a year and just testing the system and seeing that if it's going to work properly for them.
Has something gone wrong yet?
No, so they're gonna roll it out in the city of Tshwane in like the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
So it's not something they're doing now, but they will be rolling it out.
Whoever the government has got doing the IT stuff is doing a great job. So I've got faith that it will work only because the e-services portal of Home Affairs, it came out. No, listen. This is probably getting the same person is probably getting the tender. The e-services portal. I remember it came out, and then all of a sudden the system crashed. They didn't expect that everybody's going to come and
online
go
and
online.
Yeah.
Well, duh, there's so many queues. Obviously, the moment you say online,
everyone's like,
everyone's going to say,
bye.
yeah, from work. The moment the news comes out, we're going to go try it. But then they didn't expect that much traffic. Then it crashed. So I think this will work because they probably learned from that. Because the government initiative as well, they probably learned from the e-service portal of Home Affairs. And I remember the e-service one on Home Affairs, when what they did was that when they opened it, they said, okay, only 30 to 40-year-olds can register between this time. And then afterwards, and it went down to, okay, 25 to 35-year-olds. That's when I was like, yeah, I'm in the age group. I remember some of my friends at the time, they're like, we can't. We are like 22 years old, so we can't. And I started feeling old. But I mean, with this, they've had experience. If it's the same people that got the tender, then it should work. And this is something that I'm looking forward to. I'm also gonna go immediately when they say we've launched. I'm going on there.
Literally, and I was gonna say, because I mean, I use the e-services portal, Home Affairs, like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it was the most, guys, I don't even want to lie to you, it was the most convenient, most smooth.
It is so smooth. It's
process.
So easy.
The site did not give me any issues.
Yeah.
It saved things that, when you come back, you're like, I have things to do.
Then it saves it,
and it automatically saves it.
Fills in your form
you come
for
back,
you.
your form is still, I was like, what in the world?
No, it's a beautiful
and I
system.
think, because we always like to bash, the department.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys don't do this, you guys don't do that. I do think one that needs a close look at is SARS. SARS online system, the e-portal system is a mess.
But the thing about SARS is that SARS is very complicated.
No one understands what is happening.
But even the forms itself, if you go to SARS physically, the form filling out your tax return is not as easy as people think. It's not like just a form of A, B, C, D.
Honestly.
It's like some people will say specialized field, but it's like if you're a learned person and you understand how tax system works, that's when you can use it. So it's one of those things that if you go on the e-filing website as well, you get lost if you don't understand some of the terminology and what it is that you're actually doing.
That's quite true. Moving on to other matters of the state, of course. We spoke about the violence and the attacks are happening to African foreign nationals in White City and in other parts of Soweto. And these foreign nationals in White City have called on locals to provide proof to back up claims that they're selling expired food. A foreigner who wants to stay anonymous says it's up to customers to check the best before date on products before buying.
No,
so they're not saying, so now he's not refuting the fact that they're selling expired food. So he's saying, yes, but it's when you buy that bread, it's your duty to look on the packaging.
I like what he said.
If it's expired or not.
I like what he said next. He said when they buy the bread, they have two eyes. Why don't they check the bread? You have to prove. You have to have proof. If you don't have proof, how can you do that? That's not good. Well, most locals say it's unacceptable. Like some like Happy Zulu says the onus on customers to make sure the product is still fresh before handing over the cash. It's surprising for me as a mother. It's sad, and I didn't expect things to go this far. Foreigners say they must buy all their stock from. Some foreigners say that they do buy all their stock from local wholesalers, which should be held liable for any instances where the food is found to be expired. I mean, it's true. The only thing I would buy from Banbani down the road,
my friend,
I know the one next to in the hood at home, his name is Nuru. Yeah. What I would buy from a Nuru is bread, because I know in the mornings I can see the truck of bread coming to deliver the bread.
Yes.
So when it comes to other perishables, I'm not really, I'd rather go to the Pick and Pay down the road than go and buy it from Nuru. You get what I'm saying?
But why
because I'm expecting the food not to be fresh. I'm expecting it to be expired. There's a whole notion in the hood that their food is not the freshest. That's why it's so cheap.
Yeah. But why do they have expired food on the shelf?
Okay, I mean, it's not. it's the same concept as when you go to any food retail store. If you go to a Checkers, if you go to a Woolies,
No,
if
but
you go to a Spar,
expect them to
there
have
is-
to take away if
they
like
don't take it away. They don't take it away. I remember this other time at one of these stores.
Jesus
We bought expired chicken.
Oh, I remember just
Bought expired chicken because I mean obviously you don't at that time you're not thinking to check for the date because you especially for perishable goods such as meat, your sausages, your bacon, you expect them to
yeah.
physically check.
It's like in Pick n Pay. Do you check the expiry date of chicken that you're buying?
No, because
you just buy it.
it's not supposed to be
I
there.
mean, you should. Technically,
You
you
should, but it's not supposed to be there. They're actually supposed to check it, and if it's expired, the date it expires, you need to take it.
It's
take
like
it
I
off
check milk
and do something else with
and
it.
cheese or whatever.
It's the
I
same
remember
concept. It's the
I
same concept.
was on a photo shoot, and we had to one of the locations that we had to shoot was in Alex.
Proposer boy.
Oh, of course. No, 'cause we go, stop. So I'm on the photo shoot there at Alex, and then as they're shooting down the road, I decide no. Part of the shot, what would be great is if I just go to one of these guys who's probably Pakistani or whatever, and buy myself a Coke, and then these guys are busy recording. So I'm buying the Coke, handing over the cash. This guy can see the cameras behind me, handing over the cash. What? As the Coke comes back, right?
Yeah.
I tell the guy, no, keep the change. Right. I turn around to the camera. I'll stare into the sun. They've got a beautiful shot of my face and Alex right behind me. I decided to open this bottle of Coke. As I opened it, my face changed because there was no psst.
So you were like, what is happening?
I opened it and it sounded like still water.
Nothing.
So there was.
So I decided this is awkward. The cameras are rolling. I'm like, let me at least taste. Oh my god, it tasted like someone took a drink of pop, a cola, put it in water, said bottle it, take it. Next, I immediately put it down. I said, nah.
That's what's fueling. I think that's what's
Is it
fueling
cut?
the protest. I hear them saying it's expired food, it's expired food, and I think maybe it's a matter of them not being able to articulate the fact that on social media, especially on WhatsApp, I've been seeing a lot of statuses, I've been seeing a lot of videos going viral about how they actually manufacture the product,
The fake products,
being
yeah.
sold at these stores
Exactly.
by African foreign nationals.
Yeah, especially stuff
So I
like
think
Coca-Cola,
that's-
cool drinks and stuff. They've got
and I
fake
think
cool drinks.
That's the issue that people have at White City. It's not the fact that they're selling expired food, because I can literally go to a Woolies now and I find bread that's going to expire tomorrow.
Yeah.
But the issue is we've been seeing videos, so now we want to know where is the source of the videos coming from?
Yeah.
Is it something that's fake? Is it fabricated? Or is it really true? And then that is the issue. The issue is not, I don't think the issue has ever been about expired bread, guys. People,
The bread is usually fresh. I mean, guys, there's trucks that deliver to these people like in the mornings. You'll see Alvin there parked saying, yeah,
but when you
fresh bread
see
for today.
pictures of
When you see
a Fanta orange, that's orange,
That's
and then
orange,
you see a
and then-
Fanta orange, just tangerine.
Also, there's cigarettes. I mean, they've got fake cigarettes as well. A friend of mine, I remember, was buying a cigarette, and he's like, listen, this thing tastes like it's actually made of banana peels. It's got the same logo, it's got the same covering as everything else, but it's just made of banana peels, and the cigarettes taste like rubbish. I had to just go. I'm watching you guys, I'm like, just carry on talking. Just carry on talking. Whatever you're going to say, just say it. Just say it right now, just carry on talking. Anyway, let's jump straight back into the music. Yeah. I wish I had a my selector. Happy Friday, baby.
Ever since I got in a relationship, I'm tired of this cyberbullying. I'm tired of this cyberbullying, and I can't tweet in peace. I'm even not tweeting so much because New Zealand is enough. It's affecting me psychologically
and spiritually.
I just want to say, jokes. If you want jokes, go back. I joined Twitter in 2009. Rewind. Go back. There's old jokes you didn't laugh at. Go and laugh first at those ones. Then you'll get new ones.
Weekdays, 7 to 10 a.m. Hosted by the Microwave Boys and your girl, Yaya.
Small She tell me it is on my life. I don't have much to say. I'll be down fine. What you comes for my night. Feelings come into play, and I'm thinking it happens every time. When I walk up in the party, they all act like they know me. Then I spot that little mama through the wall of jabronis. Point her out so I can bag her if they just bring her to me. I ain't even seen her face, but she got beautiful boobies. And she see those diamonds in my teeth. I see her smiling back at me. I think
sexually stimulated?
Please ask me.
What gets you sexually stimulated?
Money.
A man basically needs two things: his sex drive, or libido, and sexual stimulation. The penis gets longer, it gets thicker, and it gets harder. It gets veiny, it gets glorious, then it beams. It looks like it was lifting weights. It was bench pressing. It was lifting huge trucks out of a truck. Beaming in the sunlight, this guy is just looking like Superman and elongated fist, punching the air while he's flying to rescue Lois Lane. That is the penis. That's what the penis looks like when it's erect.
Let's talk about sex on the Playroom on Touch HD.
Belly, do you love me?
Namasanto.
I was not ready.
Belly, do you love me? Do you want me? A shaky, nicky, ricky, nicky, nicky body.
To the town.
I can't.
No, like.
Mutino Masonjo. Gosh, that was Drake with In My Feelings, of course. We played you Jeremiah and Ty Dolla $ign with The Light, and Post Malone and Sway Lee with a Spoiled My Night, bringing us to 23 minutes after 8. Today's show is really, we're having fun. We're having fun, we're just listening to music, and we just want to end the month off right in you know, in a very party, happy.
It's the last day of my birthday month.
August.
Let's go for a drink afterwards, okay?
On you. For sure.
It's on you guys. It's my birthday. You guys just got paid today. Don't you hate that about black people? Black people know exactly who's getting paid when.
My gosh.
And they know that this one, you know, like you work at like a what do you call this, like sales or whatever.
Yeah.
They know that this one last month he made more sales than me.
Yeah.
And that means he's got more commission. When your money gets in,
Forget that.
you're gonna hear yo. Bible.
Forget that. If you work in particular departments, like I know from back home, Department of Education or any government
Yeah, for
department,
government.
you're
15,
paid.
15.
No, I said it was the 20th Eastern Cape.
Oh, okay.
So you know, you 20. I'm getting SMS. Hi, Charmy.
Hey.
Hey, I go.
Hey.
And I don't know how my friends realized, or maybe they saw from my habits when I got paid. When I was in my previous company.
No, they knew.
And they would send me messages like payday was the word. It gave me anxiety.
Yeah.
At some stage, I used to switch off my data. I did data. I'm delighting a lunch.
You know what? Especially, I remember the other month I I was working on more shows, so I'm like, okay, sharp, yo. I was bragging to my friends, yo, this month is gonna be good. Come month end, they're like, yeah, no, my big good now. Go take a look for me.
Yeah, what the hell, guys? I didn't do this for you.
Anyways,
I don't pay for you. Anyway, it is a Friday, and of course, we haven't done a hot or not in a while.
And since our favorite Sangoma presenter,
yeah, Vumani Bao,
actress, presenter, Sangoma,
fitness
extraordinaire,
guru.
Fitness guru, what?
Yes,
Fitness
guys.
guru Sangoma, entrepreneur, philanthropist, rapper now has dropped a new track called Presenter has dropped a new track now called Who's That?
Who's that? Who's that?
It's Boity Beach.
My one friend yesterday who had a whole thread on WhatsApp about Boity. She's like, you know what, guys? I've realized in life you can be anything you want to be.
Exactly.
I've never seen someone in the industry or anywhere in life transform from one thing to another on her own terms.
Yeah.
Boity started off on our screens as a girl from an ad. After that, she actually had her own show on. I remember on government channel.
Oh.
She had her own show.
Yeah,
Literally, she was hosting
Boity
her
started
own
off as
Cheese in
Cheeseinator.
Asia, and then she had her own show.
And then from Cheeseinator, then she
On
went to
SABC1?
she went to YoTV. But she used to actually present with. They had a show together with Legend. You know Legend. Legend also tried presenting. So Legend and Boity, because they're very good friends at the time, they had their own show on YoTV. I remember them sitting like almost like on the floor in some weirdest room, and they were presenting. And
That's
then
crazy.
afterwards, and Boity moved to. Where did she move to afterwards?
And then she went to that Wimpy ad. I think that's
No,
where
that was before. That was after the Wimpy ad.
But didn't everyone catch the Boity attention from that ad?
Yes, everyone knew Boity from Cheeseinator.
Yeah,
You have my guarantees later.
But basically what we're trying to say is she has transformed. My friend was like, guys, if I wake up today and I say I'm going to med school, don't ask me questions. I can be anything.
She's almost like
I
a
want
Lasang.
to be. She
Excuse
literally is
me?
almost like a Lasang.
You are everything, bro.
Actually, tomorrow I'm gonna go be a presenter. Top billing, what's up?
Ne? So our hot now today is Boity. It's a Who's That featuring Nasty C, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let us know if you think the song is hot or if it's not.
Yes.
You can tweet us at TouchHD Online or vote in our poll that we're going to put up in the next couple of minutes.
Or you can tell us hot or not on our YouTube live stream. We're still live on YouTube. So
Do you guys think this is a once-off single, or do you guys think she will regularly rap? Because when Muesli came out as a rapper with this kind of crew, everyone was like, okay, it's a once-off thing, because everyone hopped onto it and then the hype died out.
Yeah.
But she still continued, and now she's released an album.
Yeah.
So do you guys think
well,
she's gonna be a Muesli with it and just continue rapping and dropping albums?
I hope and she needs to just have fun with it. When she drops a single, she needs to drop. Whenever she drops a single, she must have fun with it. She mustn't. I think like this single, it's very fun. It's very catchy. So she must carry on with
also, let us know if she sounds like Cardi B, because I saw comments people saying that she sounds like Cardi B.
So my selector,
you can book me even if you don't wanted to. These are expensive. These are red bottoms.
This is boy shoes.
Switch on my mic. I want to link it in. So this is your girl Boity, the Sangoma presenter, actress extraordinaire. Now she is a rapper, and this is a new track titled Who's That? Boity featuring Nasty C. hopefully joining us live on YouTube right now. We're playing Who's That in the background. A big shout out to Simpiwe, who just said, yeah, the queen.
That was Boy DZ's song called it actually was that. I just didn't say who's that. It sounds like was that.
Apart from that, the little comment that I just read out now, which said, yeah, the queen on our YouTube page.
The queen!
I just realized that's my girlfriend.
Hey, Sip.
Baby, what are you doing stalking us?
Thank you so much for streaming live. Thank you so much for streaming live, of course. We see everyone who's with us. You know, we see you. Shout out to Kobe Prince. You know, we're in it now. Shout out to everyone else who's watching and not commenting on our comment section. We still see you guys watching. So, great times ahead. We have our first guest who's going to join us literally in the next 2 minutes. But before he steps into the studio, let's go into one wavy story which caught my attention. And that is, Janet Jackson was sent a jar of semen from a fan.
Oh, wow. That's
guys, if fans is in the element of yes,
your Xhosa is like...
You're not Xhosa if you don't know... You're not Xhosa if you don't know Nwakuza.
Okay, yeah, Grootboom, we thank you very much.
Janet Jackson was once sent a jar of semen from a crazy fan.
What?
The 52-year-old singer, the sister of the late legendary Michael Jackson, who would have celebrated his birthday in this week, has admitted that she's been sent some crazy things from her supporters over the years, but the most disturbing thing came from a man who posted a picture of his erect peni and bodily fluid and told her that he wanted to get her pregnant.
Aww.
Wait,
that's romantic.
I wonder
that's not romantic, that's disturbing.
I wonder how big was this job and how long did it take him to fill it up?
Also, it's a thing of nothing sucks more than knowing someone is literally sexualizing you and having fantasies. Like it's stressful. Like just stop. Don't do it. The Brunette Beauty was asked what's the craziest thing a fan has done, and she replied, "Oh, there's been a couple. One sent me a picture of himself in erection and a jar of semen so he could get me pregnant because I was supposed to have his child."
Does Janet Jackson speak like that?
The whole Jackson family.
I wonder how do they shout each other.
What's the craziest?
Spaga, you're famous. What's the
craziest thing a fan has ever done to you?
No, I
was hit on you and then you dated her. I'm not lying.
He's not lying.
I'm not lying.
Baby, I love you. But that's all the Microwave Boys, actually.
My new world star coming up right after this.
Jump! That's it. We forgot that the song is ending. Hey, man.
This is a freaking song. It's DJ Cubic and Denny Dog with Low. It'll never get old. I thought it would, but it won't.
Go down low.
Yeah, that was Go Down Low by some DJ.
It was just low, guys. There's no go down low.
Title
Says low. Title says low.
No, the get down is silent. Get down.
Okay. No. Anyway, guys, we're pledging a Hot or Not, which was Boiti's new track featuring Nasty C, and we've got a comment coming through on our YouTube live stream. Uneo says, I want to give it a hot, but I'm skeptic of whether it is whether I like it or just because it's Boiti, or it's just a hot jam. That if it was done by any other female artist, I would have still enjoyed it.
That's a very good point, because you see, someone that's already that's already got like celebrated status. I don't want to call it a celebrity, a personality. Someone that's already a personality that delves into sort of another genre of their art. It's a bit unfair to the up and comings, because she's already got a platform to stand on and jump into immediately. She's got all the connections. She's got the money to afford to
like
be
Kardashian.
Everywhere. Yeah, exactly. If a Kardashian starts rapping now, I mean, their song's gonna go everywhere, unlike an up and coming artist. So it's hard to say, is it because it's Boiti, is it because she's got Nasty C on it, is it a nice song? I think it's a nice jam.
No, I genuinely
her
think
voice.
I genuinely think it's a jam. But my question is, did she write the song? I don't think so.
I highly doubt.
She actually did. I
Really?
saw somewhere where she was giving us like a little teaser on when she was in studio. She actually wrote the lyrics.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
She wrote
hectic.
her own
That's
song.
crazy.
Anyway, her song is blowing up, but another song that's also blowing up is Nalingi. I heard this song this one time when I was driving with you. We were going to Woodland. And I was like, hey,
When you say
what's
with you,
with
who's
you,
it?
Spaga.
Oh.
Yeah, what song is this?
Spugger.
And then I waited for the person to back announce.
Oh,
and I was like,
yes.
oh, and I quickly typed it on my phone.
Nalingi.
And it makes me so happy to have, the Lingi hitmaker in studio. My new world star, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
We're good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. I'm a little bit tired.
No. We don't do any tiredness there on the breakfast wave.
I mean, we don't do that.
Are you a morning person?
Sometimes it depends on how much rest I've got.
And
So
how
what were
much
you doing?
rest? What were you doing? Were you in the stew or something?
No, I wasn't in the studio. I was with my manager last night.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we were working on the video treatment for Nalingi, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so we were up all night trying to figure
Yeah.
out what type of scenes we want and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're shooting it next week, during the week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, I know the song is an ode to, appreciating African women, but what does Nalingi mean?
The full phrase is Nalingio. That means
Okay, Nalingio, yeah.
I love you. It's Lingala.
Oh, okay.
That's my home language. Yeah, I'm from Congo. Well, I was born here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my parents moved to South Africa in '93, and then they had me in '95, and I've been here all my life.
All right, let's talk about you going into the music industry. Where
Yeah.
did it all start for you?
Well, I started really singing at 10 years old,
Okay.
Yeah.
and at like 11, I was singing in the choir at my church.
Okay.
My parents are both pastors, by the way, so
Oh, okay.
I've
Shout
always
out to
been
preachers'
into that.
kids.
You feel me? And when I started getting older, when I started getting around the teen age area, I started experiencing a lot of things, and then my cousins kind of like invited me to studio, and then I made my first song.
Yeah.
And my first song was really an R&B song, so I didn't even know how to rap back then.
Yeah.
And then, I got older and I identified myself within the hip hop culture.
Yeah.
I like the way we dress in the culture. I like the way, we speak.
Yeah.
I like the places we hang out. So then I started getting into rap.
Yeah.
And then I realized that I could actually rap. So I
Yeah.
started that was fun to me, because rap is such a genre where it's so unapologetic,
Yeah.
man. So, and that's a trait that I have. I'm very unapologetic. I mean what I say. So I was like, yo, I'm a rap.
Yeah.
And then I kind of like pushed the whole singing thing to the back until recently, when I was like, okay, people know I can rap.
Yeah, and I know the rest of the country got introduced to you when you were on the hustle, right?
Yeah.
So now tell me the journey on the hustle, and how is it in terms of being in any music competition? How is life afterwards? Did it help you, or did you see a difference when you were on the hustle? How was it being on the hustle and life after the hustle?
So before the hustle, I was on a competition called the Jack Scouts.
Okay.
And basically I came second in the whole thing. So
Yeah.
and there was 7,000 entries and all of that. So that
Yeah.
was pretty big. And then I went on the Hustle, which obviously I was in the top 20.
Yeah.
And in terms of like, it really did help me because it put me in front of like faces that I've been trying to get.
Yeah.
You know, like I've been trying to meet, AKA I've been trying to meet Kuli Chan. I've been
Yeah.
trying to meet all these people.
Yeah.
And the Hustle allowed me to meet all of these, this pool of like industry
Yeah.
greats in the space of like 2 weeks. So after the show, I had to make sure that I stand out, because that's the thing. The show's
Yeah.
it's only like 2 months, man, and then it's over.
And
After
it's
that,
over, yeah.
After that, it's okay. Who got the hottest stuff out there?
And in terms of the people that you met, like your fellow contestants, like did you build relationships? Because I know you've worked with the exclusive and some of the other guys. So
Yeah.
tell me, in terms of that experience of meeting people, and now they consider them as your brothers.
Well, I knew about the exclusive before.
Okay.
I went on the Hustle through Luna Florentino, another artist.
Okay.
But we had never met each other, so we knew of each other, but we had never met each other. So the first time that we met each other was on the show, and we were
Yeah.
like, yo, you Manu, you D, and then from there we just built a relationship.
Yeah.
So really, my buddy in the house was D. Funny enough, he's the one that took me out of the competition.
Is it?
Yeah, man, he took me out of the competition, man. So really, out of the guys, I managed to find a brother in D.
Yeah.
You know, we still work together now. He signed under the same management label as myself.
Oh, okay.
Punchline Media. So every day we talking, we in the studio.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a vibe. I don't know what the other guys is doing.
Yeah.
You know, we talk from time to time, but like I'm not trying to focus on like
Yeah,
What
yeah,
else
yeah.
someone else is doing.
yeah, you know, because that just makes you stressed sometimes, and sometimes you feel like niggas ain't working right. So I don't want that type of energy. So I'm doing my
Yeah.
thing, man.
All right, man. If you just joined us now, we are chilling with Manu World Star. And you know what? I've been hearing, and I remember when I first heard the song, I was like, what's this? Is this Nasty C? No, man, it's not Nasty C. What's no, but let's go straight into the single. It's a Nalingi.
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
Said it
Nalingi.
right.
You tune into the Breakfast Wave. Don't forget to share your comments. We are live on YouTube and YouTubes. So share your comments. Hashtag the Breakfast Wave. Let's go.
Tell me why you looking so divine. African dime, melanin in those dyes. These are the dudes, don't make it easy to talk to you. So I hold my peace. Maybe one day you'll see. Nalingi, oh, mama, mama. Nalingi, oh, mama, mama. Nalingi, oh, mama, mama. Nalingi, oh, mama, mama. Nalingi. My heart go boom boom for you. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you take care of you. I swear I lost my focus when you stepped in the room. Your aura blissful beauty from your head to your shoes. Nalingi, yeah. Big body like one ton. Look so good and I want some. Them boys highlight you up one. Holla sunrise to the sundown. Yeah. Mudimu made you with blessings. I'm unemployed, give your work to me. Come and wine for me. Nalingi, oh, mama, mama. Nalingi, oh, mama, mama. Nalingi, oh, mama, mama. Nalingi, oh, mama, mama. Nalingi. I just wanna love you, I do. I just wanna kiss you, I do. I just wanna hug you, I do. I just wanna buy you new shoe. I just wanna love you, I do. I just wanna kiss you, I do. I just wanna hug you, I do. I just wanna buy you. Nalingi, oh, mama. Nalingi, oh, mama. Mama. Nalingi, oh, mama. Nalingi, oh,
World Star with his hit song Nalingi. It's such a beautiful jam.
Thank you very much.
Don't cry now. Come on now.
Don't be emotional. You know what vibe it gives me?
What?
African Drakey.
It's
Drakey, but it's
Yeah,
African.
you
It's like-
are right on the dot.
Ne?
If there had to be a Drake who's South African born, Congolese South African born Drake, you're it. That's it.
Yeah, it's like it's a very
no,
like you want
guys.
to cry because
No.
guys, Drake's music makes you want to cry.
No.
Yeah,
It's nice.
it digs at the
It
emotion.
digs at the emotion. So that's how. Yeah, no, I'm loving the song. How have you been receiving it, and all the attention that's coming to you because of this hit song?
Yeah, it's crazy, hey? Like, it's pretty crazy. I haven't had one bad review of the song.
Yeah.
And I knew the moment that I made that song, I was like, yo.
Done.
I was like, yo,
Done now.
this one is gonna do.
But did you anticipate so much like traction it's gonna get?
Not this quick. Not this.
When did you drop it actually?
I dropped it a month ago, a little over a month ago.
What?
Yeah. So,
And it's been playing everywhere.
yeah, everywhere. It's playing.
So now you need to. You say you're shooting the video,
We're shooting a video
very soon.
during the week on Tuesday.
but who did you work with in the song?
Okay, so this song took me about 5 months to complete.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And it had stages to it. So when I first started crafting the song, I worked with a duo called Noble Productions.
Okay.
They're very dope, and they actually have a couple records out right now from artists that we know that they produced. So we started off there, and after that we got Eternal Africa to add in the extra African feel to it. He added in the shakers and the drums and the guitar, and then I did a couple vocal. We recorded this song about 3 times. It took us 3 recordings.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because after I went back home, I realized that there's a melody that needs to come here, or now I forgot this word needs to change to that word. So yeah, it was a pretty dope experience. I have never worked on a song the way I worked on Nalingi, because I knew that this song was going to take me to the next level.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I got Rogan mastering to master the song. He's a very well-known mastering cat. He's mastered everything, man. So I trusted him, and he gave me what I wanted, man. And the people love it.
Yeah.
Like, literally, the people love it. It's growing every day. I can't wait for the video to come out, man.
I also can't wait for the video.
Man.
I think it's gonna be one of those videos you look at, you're like, oh man.
Yeah.
Like we said, it digs at the emotions. That's another thing about good music. Good music is supposed to just touch your heart, just be on some high. I'm here.
Yeah.
That's why you could hear it. You're probably talking to Spaga in the car, but then the song in the background is just it's touching you on the inside. You're like, what is this?
Literally, that's
playing?
how it happened, because we were getting lost and screaming at each other. And I'm
Yeah.
like, actually, keep quiet.
And it's like,
like I'm hearing something, yeah. So it's amazing. I know we like putting pressure, especially as broadcasters, pressure on people to. Once we hear a hit single, we're like, when's the album coming out? And sometimes that's not the plan an artist has. We had Shoma Jose, and Shoma Jose is like, guys, I've been writing single waves literally for like 3 years since I entered the industry, but only now am I ready to do an album, and she's working on it right now. So is an album something you're planning on releasing maybe before the end of the year, or are you just going to take your time with just riding the wave of releasing hit singles?
An album for me is very, very important. I feel like in this day and age of music, we don't take albums seriously. Like, I used to listen to artists that drop albums after every 2 years, man. So like, people take albums seriously, and I want to be one of the people that take albums seriously. So I've been working on an album since like last year.
Okay.
I've been working on it. I want to start it early enough so that when it's time for album mode, I know what I want to drop. So I've been working on the album for the past year and a bit, and I have about 30-40 songs that I've recorded.
Are you going to Drake us?
And no, I don't think I'm gonna.
Okay.
Well, what do you mean by Drake?
Are you gonna give us like a 22 album? I mean, how many songs does Drake have to like 22?
Nah.
And people only listen to like 10 max.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
Are you gonna Kanye West us? Give us 7 songs.
Nah. if I give you 7 songs, it's an EP or something.
Yeah. But is that the direction you're probably gonna be taking very soon?
Yes.
EP or mixtape type of vibes?
I'm gonna be taking an EP route
very
soon, and the concept that I have is very crazy. I don't want to share it online because I feel like people might steal
want
it.
to okay.
Keep it, and then do it.
Yeah.
Yes, talk about it after you drop.
Yeah, you feel me? So I have that kind of like brewing up, I have some really dope features that I feel like the music I'm making right now is great.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm in a happy space. So yeah, in terms of like making an album, I am making an album. I feel like it's going to drop sometime next year.
All right.
Sometime next year it's going to drop.
That's enough time.
Yeah, that's enough time. I feel like I've been recording for a while now. And I want to ride the single wave too, man. I got fire singles that I got fire singles.
And I was gonna say, I mean, obviously, I'm not a musical director. I don't know a lot about the music industry, but I've seen, and judging from how I also consume music, when people consistently drop hot singles, by the time they drop an album, I'm sold.
Yes.
So there's no, you can't, like, someone can't come to me with one hit single and say to me, yeah, I'm dropping an album in the next 2 months. I'm just like,
nah.
But it's like one
But at the same time, you find that people have been dropping hot singles for a while, and then by the time the album comes out, the rest of the songs are not as great as the singles.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a
by the time we already listen to the rest of the album, like you've bought the album already.
Yeah.
So you're gonna listen when you get to track and be like, it's not. But you already bought the album because you're like, I don't care what my new world brings out. I want to listen to it.
Yeah.
So whether you like it or you don't like it, ka-ching in the bag.
It's already bought.
Ka-ching in the bag.
Unfortunately, we are running out of time, but I just want to find out in terms of you're saying the music video. Yes. When can we expect that? Is it like a month, 2 months, December, next year?
No. This is the last day of August, right?
Yes.
End of September, it should be out.
End of September, it should be out. And the EP this year, next year?
Nah, I'm thinking next year, top of next year, man.
All right.
I want to drop another single before the EP.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And social media, where can everyone catch you on social media? And are you performing anywhere anytime soon?
Yes, tonight I'm actually performing at Cocoon. So it's going to be a vibe. I have a crazy set. I'll be performing Nalingi there. And then next week, Friday, I am at 94 Republic.
Okay.
DJ Smokes. Yeah, DJ Smokes is releasing his new song featuring myself and Luna Florentino.
He actually came to play it here on the Breakfast Wave.
Yeah.
And I heard it. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, it's a smack. It's a smack.
It's crazy.
So I'm there on Friday, and then Saturday I'm at Trace Fest. I'm performing at Trace Fest.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm excited for Trace Fest. Man.
Yeah.
You gotta pull up. I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy.
Social media quickly.
At Manu_Worldstar on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Everywhere at Manu_Worldstar.
We wish you nothing but the best, brother. And we can't wait for the music video, for the EP, for the album.
Thank you, man.
Shout out to you. Let's go straight back into the music.
Zagadat. Yo, this is your boy, Mr. Easy, and you're now on to the Breakfast Wave with the Microwave Boys, and don't go nowhere. Boom, 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 boom.
If you're tuning to us on YouTube, a big shout out to Sandile Kumalo, who says, I'm getting addicted to the breakfast wave, but it's the healthiest breakfast for me. Keep it up, guys. Big shout out to you, Sandile. Joey.
for the best vibes. Touch HD. Touch HD.
the Breakfast Wave right here on Touch HD Online. A big shout out to everyone who's listening to the show. Happy Friday to you. A big shout out to Sandile Kumalo who's with us on YouTube. He's saying, I am getting addicted to the Breakfast Wave, but it is the healthiest breakfast for me. Keep it up, guys. Thank you so much. Wizkid with Kanye. Oh, guys, I love this song. I don't know what to do with myself. Like,
Yeah, said, when my casket goes down.
Lower my casket.
Lower my casket with this exact song.
Like, lower my casket with this song because I love it so much. It is, Anna, we also played you Mr. Real with no leg bag bear.
Since everyone playing their favorite song, please play me Makeda after this, okay?
Okay. Alright. We also played you
Makelwane.
Yeah.
Makelwane.
No, Makeda.
Oh.
For my don't get nonsense.
No, we also played you Mr. Easy, Slim Case, and Mr. Real with Overload. Absolutely love that song, man. A big shout out to everyone who's streaming us live, of course. I see a comment coming through from Uliolo Mvumbi, who I personally know. He my baby. Uti ndikhona ndilapho with all the wavy guys. Good morning to you and welcome.
Ukhona ulapho irrelevant ready.
9 minutes after 9, and we are still waiting for our second guest to walk into the studio. We're going to have a great time with them, just pick their brain a little. And yeah, let's go into one more wavy story before we actually wrap things up.
But are you going to play my song after this?
Yeah. Guys, you know there's a trend around South Africa where people are snatching people's weaves.
What?
Weaves
Yeah. In town,
you can now actually insure your weave.
No, like it's not a weave, a wig. How do you snatch a weave if it's...
No, the weaves, they pull it out with your hair.
They pull out with your hair. They don't care.
Sometimes they can't tell the difference.
Because sometimes you can't tell if I'm wearing a wig, if I'm wearing a weave.
Don't forget what's holding down a weave is just wool. That's
crazy. If it's a wig, because I snatch a Yaya's wig probably every second day on Touch HD. But a whole weave, that must be painful as well.
Yeah,
it is painful. But anyway,
so hair theft has become a huge concern for many South Africans. Starting around 2013, it became an issue when people's dreadlocks were being cut off and stolen by unsuspecting victims in busy streets or taxi ranks. Lately, the issue has escalated to weave and wigs being stolen. The costs of a weave could go between 200 Rand and 15,000 Rand, depending on the quality, length, and whether it's synthetic hair or real hair. Trending recently was the incident that occurred last week with the popular fitness trainer Sipahla Mpisane. Mpisane fought for her life after her car hit the tree on Margaret Nadi Avenue, the Victoria Embankment, and an unknown woman who witnessed the accident snatched Mpisane's weave hairpiece off her while she was unconscious.
Guys, I mean, honestly,
I didn't know this.
You guys are disgusting.
In this case, criminals made off with 17,000 rand worth of fake hair. Sipahla's weave was worth 17,000 rand.
I mean,
And they stole it. Wow. They can cover wigs. They can cover wigs and weaves from two perspectives. This is now relating to the insurance for the weaves. Personal clients can insure their own wigs and weaves. Hair and beauty salons take business insurance cover to protect their stock against theft and fire.
It's a serious thing, guys. I remember when I lost my suitcase, I actually had one of my wigs inside.
That's very interesting.
Inside
If you
my
can
luggage.
insure your salon, so for your beauty products and your hair in the salon, it means that obviously as a personal person, I can insure my weave.
Yes, you literally can't insure.
Sorry,
my
you were
friend
saying?
took a screen munch of one of the insurance companies that is offering the service for you to actually insure your wig. I'm just going to double check which one it was. But you can actually insure your wig. Guys, the thing is, wigs are expensive. I mean, obviously, I would not pay 17,000 rand for a weave. Or a wig.
Yeah,
I think
but
that is absolutely ridiculous.
don't worry. Next year on your birthday, I'll buy you one, just 10,000. Okay.
I wouldn't spend 10,000 either on a wig. That is for sure. But it's a great concern. I know. I sat down like the other time I went to town and I literally took off my wig inside the taxi and I put it in my bag and I put on a cap.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to
just carry on with
whether
your life.
it's an old wig or whether it's short or whether it's long, because I mean obviously they like grabbing the long ones because the longer the inches,
they're more
the more expensive
expensive,
they are.
Inches,
so
darling.
Inches, darling, inches. So I'm like,
how much is the one on your head right now?
Spaga's looking at it like he wants to go buy it. Look at him.
I don't want to say, but it was relatively cheaper than what people think it costs. I remember when I was
What
walking.
do people think
I
it
was
costs?
in Santon City the one time, and literally this couple came up to me. So I think the guy wanted to buy hair for his woman, and was like, sorry, where did you buy the hair? Because I buy my hair online. I buy my hair online because
I'm looking for a wig for my girlfriend actually.
Literally was cheaper online.
So how much do people think it is?
They think it's a lot, but it's
Spaga,
not.
why are
it's
you
not.
looking
How
at it?
much is a lot? Yeah.
Spaga, why are you looking at it with envy?
They thought it was over 5,000 rand, of which it isn't.
Oh, Pago 4.5.
No, I would never pay 4.5 for. Let me not say never. Let me not say.
Never was a very long
let me
time.
not say never.
Never's a long time.
I did I badal.
I did see this other curly wig for like it was like 4,000 rand. I thought, ooh, if I was a girl, damn.
I'm just so happy that my girlfriend has dreadlocks.
Aren't you?
People can put wigs over.
I gave her 600 bucks as you were Zealand. That I hope this lasts you 6 months.
6 months.
No. Take care of it. We are sitting.
Cheapskate. I feel sorry for your kids.
We
you
are,
know that.
we are sitting on
It's Spaga's kids are in
2.5
trouble.
months now. We are sitting on 2.5 months now.
You're waiting.
Yeah, so we're almost halfway for her to take it out. Then I give another 600 June. June.
Pinda. When's the way?
So good news for all of us hair lovers. Our hair is now
Expensive.
protected. So bye.
Anyway, I'm gonna go cut my hair later on this afternoon, and it costs only 70 rand.
70, that's a
Yeah,
lot.
10 rand to 10 rand.
Are you crazy?
Who can't it make you?
I would
Cutting
never
my
cut my
hair.
hair for 10 rand. Are you
Cutting
out
my
of your
hair
mind?
is 25 rand by the taxi rank.
You cut your hair at taxi rank?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get sick right now.
No, that's a cool and beat.
We are that future. Touch HD.
24% of employers say this is the number one reason they didn't hire someone. I'm going to say one, how they dress.
It's like, yeah, why do you want the job? Because I'm perfect.
Why do you think we should hire you? Because you're hiring.
I honestly want to use that one too.
Hiring.
Because I hate that thing.
You need someone to sit here in this computer at a time.
You guys,
Like, I'm here.
I hate that thing because
Why must
it's
it
like,
be you? Because I'm looking.
Why must
why must I now come? Interviews feel like Chikamachika. We have to go. Why should we hire you? Now,
Okay, let's move on enough. I'm the business guy by name.
Weekdays, 7 to 10 a.m. Hosted by the Microwave
Boys and your girl.
Yeah.
We are literally such a choir. I'm sick of us. I'm actually sick of us.
I am also sick
15
of
minutes after 9, you're still live with us on the Breakfast Wave right here on Touch HD Online, of course, with myself, Yaya, and the Microwave Boys. We've got our second guest in studio. It's a jam-packed show.
Hey, this guy can DJ.
Hey, this guy can DJ.
Honestly, Spaga was like, endless summer.
No, listen, this guy can DJ.
We should have had him to play the wavy mix for today, but it's okay.
We're not going to mention why he can't.
We're going to bring you
We're
back.
just gonna carry on.
How
you doing?
Hi, I'm good, man. The energy in here is crazy.
Yeah, man. Welcome to another radio station.
Welcome to a different radio station. This one is online.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know you used to on a particular radio station, but I'm just happy to see you.
No.
You take pictures of this.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to be here. Actually, like
Yeah.
I walked in and I was like, wow, okay, I just need to tap into the energy because. Like,
Yeah,
it's
no.
crazy.
That's us.
Yeah.
That's us every
Yeah, no,
morning.
no.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
I am. We are good.
Are you guys good?
We are
Yeah, no,
living.
that's awesome. Yeah.
You guys haven't even introduced him. For those of you who are wondering who on earth it is that we're so excited to be talking about, his name is Lebza the Villain. He's a DJ. He's making waves, making big waves. He's on the breakfast wave, first of all. So that means his career can only escalate from this moment forth.
Yeah.
Lebza, tell us why it is that you're here in our studio today.
Yo, first of all, I'm here to obviously like just enjoy the company. I love the
that's
energy.
all that's
Yeah.
important.
Yeah, and then second of all, I think we're gonna be talking about my event happening today. Actually.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's
Night of the Villain.
Yes. So yeah, it's happening today, bro.
And the lineup is hella crazy.
Yeah.
I'm looking for something to do tonight. Tell us about this venue. This is happening at Zone 6 venue
So,
tonight.
Yeah, Night of the Villain is actually a third installment. It's like a musical experience that I put together where we have like drums on stage, guitarists,
Oh, wow.
you know, like instruments linked with the DJ side of things. So
Yeah.
we're trying to make it as musical as possible.
Okay.
So what I usually do is I try to break away from the ordinary style of mixing where if you go to a club, a DJ will just use CDJs and DJ. If you go to anything like a party, Kawash, everybody's using like CDJs. I just want to add the element of music in terms of instruments, guitars, just to bring it to life, you know what I mean? Just to show that it's not just DJing now that we're all doing. It's more of a musical experience that we want to give the people.
And you've done. This is not your first one. You've
No,
done.
no.
And tell us about the journey in terms of being an event organizer, rather than being booked at an event.
Look, I think most importantly is that people need to experience you outside of just your DJing or just, you know what I mean. You need to show people that there's more to you than just playing 2 songs or more than 2 songs. So for me, it's the challenges is obviously the finance side of stuff. Because wow.
Man, I'm looking at this lineup. I'm thinking,
It's
whoa,
intense, bro.
whoa.
You know, but I think you need to just invest in the dreams that you believe in before somebody else jumps on and actually accompany that. So I've been doing this straight from my own pocket for the past 3 years now. And the first one was crazy. We had about 3,000 people. And the second one was a bit smaller. We did it at Carfax. We had about 1,000 people. So that's
Carfax is still around.
Yeah, no, Carfax is a legendary venue.
You know how many times Carfax closed when I was in varsity? I don't know how many closing parties of Carfax I went to. Now, Lebza the Villain, what's very evident in what you just said now is that you're a full-time dream chaser.
Yeah.
And you're very hard up on chasing dreams. And I just see that you just returned from an international tour in the UK.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. Listen to you. This guy's making waves, eh?
That was crazy, man. I think that also one of the biggest things that happened in the UK was that I was the first YFM DJ to mix on the BBC.
Oh,
that's
what?
So I made my own history in my own lane. At
That's
my own pace.
hectic. That's
so,
hectic.
Yeah. So I was at the BBC. I had a mix there, and then I had 4 gigs, 2 gigs in London and 2 gigs in Manchester. And what I can say is, guys, it's bad.
And I only assume that you played South African music.
Yeah.
And how was the reception? Did people know the music? How was the reception of while you playing our South African music that time?
To be honest with you, people just want to hear the stuff they don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like in South Africa where if you want to play a full set of music, you know what I mean?
People come tapping your shoulder, yo, please play this track.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that side is more of give us the experience,
It's an experience
that we're not used to.
Okay, that's true.
Give us the experience that we're not used to so that we can learn from you. Because remember, South Africa is the biggest export of house music in the world.
Okay.
So when you go that side and become a custodian of that,
you suddenly like, oh my God,
now they're like, oh,
he's
here's
gonna
the
teach
South
us
African
something.
guy is gonna teach us something. So it's more of wow, you bring a brand new style to our dance floors, and we really like it.
All right, for what he just spoke about now, which is an experience of music, something a little bit different in terms of parties tonight. It is happening at Zone 6 venue. It's called Night of the Villain, the Mint Edition. Well, is it the Mint Edition?
Yeah, it's a mint.
Okay,
edition,
yeah, it's a Mint Edition of Night
What
of
does
the
it mean
Villain.
it's a mint edition?
They usually have Mint Fridays.
Mint Fridays, yeah.
Mint Fridays at Zone 6 venue. So now
it's a collaboration between the two. Yeah.
on the lineup is Mikasa, Mo Flavor, DJ Angle Tab, J Molly, Dr. Muruti, DJ Candy. Oh, Candy. Zay Maya and Zaymaya, sorry. Jesus. And it will be emceed by our favorite microwave girl, Candice Budisela.
And Melody Mia, actually.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But if you just joined us, we are talking to Lebza the Villain. We're going to wrap up this interview right after these.
We're gonna do a little something different. This one is Makeda.
That's I love the song so much.
All right, we'll do it for you.
It's a Friday, Lesaka. I can't believe it makes us play this.
It's a feel-good song. Listen to this.
It's cake.
Yeah, so what are we talking about?
Back announce your gaga.
That was Makena by we need to take this slow. By
Le Nubians.
No man, it's not like you have
Nubians.
to, you have to say no.
Yes.
Until wasted.
I hate that wasted.
Les Nubians. Is it Les Nubians or Les Nubians?
Yeah, I know it.
Les Nubians.
Lebza watches.
Les Nubians, Alright, so Lebza, tonight we're out at Zone 6, but where can we catch you for the next couple of days?
Yeah, I think on Sunday I'm doing another event in Soweto.
Your event?
No.
Oh, I'm thinking,
He's
connecting this bag. In Soweto one.
Yeah, but I think I just want to focus mainly on this one.
Alright.
It's been very stressful, so I just want to have a good time and get out the way. Yeah.
So tonight, Mikasa, Mo Flavor, DJ Ankle Tap, J Marley, Dr. Muruti, DJ Candy, Zaymaya, and Candice
Wasted. Wasted.
Catch them all tonight at Zone 6. Tickets still available?
Yeah, no, tickets are still available at CompuTicket for
80 Rand general tickets, 100 Rand at the door, 200 Rand VIP, doors open at 9 p.m. Do go to CompuTicket, get yourself a ticket to the Night of the Villain. This is the Mint Edition Zone 6 venue. Tonight, baby, it's gonna go down.
Shout out to you, Lebza the Villain.
Thank you
we
very
wish you
much
nothing
for
but the
having me.
best. Hopefully we'll make it tonight. Zone 6 is kind of far, but we will make it tonight.
Yeah,
we'll be there.
We'll go to somewhere.
And
We'll Uber, man.
also,
It's payday.
we need to have you back for a wavy mix because the guys here cannot stop.
Yeah,
raving.
no, we'll make
We'll make a plan.
We'll make a plan.
About, you know what we're gonna do actually? We're just gonna bypass the system. We'll grab one of his mixes and then play. Then he's not mixing at another radio station. You understand what I'm saying?
Do you know every time Lebza DJs, there's just a demon.
There's this demon that just comes out.
There's just a demon. Yeah, take it away. Don't forget to be live on YouTube right now, and do support Lebza the Villain tonight in Zone 6. Don't forget to hashtag the Breakfast Wave. We are live, baby. Take it away, Nyan. Hey.
Get
Come on, man, it's definitely Friday. If you're wondering what the hell is happening in studio, do join us live on YouTube right now. Hi, man.
This one is Ed Harris with Pearl and Dudla Song Danzo with Gagashi, aka Lazela Vuki Dimoni Lam, bringing us to 32 minutes after 9. You're live with the Breakfast Wave team right here on Touch HD online, of course. So today, it's all about partying. We've been partying the whole time. Thank you, SV. I appreciate your support. I hate the people I do the show with. Anyway, we just had Lebs of the Villain talking about something that's happening today at Zone 6. But in studio, I've got two gentlemen. Guys, please introduce yourselves.
Hello, testing 1 2 1 2.
Everything's okay? Testing. We're live.
I'm not used to this right now. I'm very nervous.
Don't be. No one sees you. Not even the people on YouTube see you.
They can see me.
Alright, so you are?
My name is Sandile,
yes,
aka King Kwela.
King Kwela.
Yeah, from the KDE.
Okay.
Olindani Wamgoma, aka Espera.
Oh, all right, gentlemen. I mentioned to the guys off air, well, before you guys even stepped in, that, hey, guys, we've got people coming through for an event called The Link Up, and this one...
I said, hey, I've heard about this Link Up story.
And he was like,
I've seen it on Twitter. I've seen all the Twitter... All the tours about The Link Up. We have to go to The Link Up. Tell us more about The Link Up. Where did you guys begin it? Firstly, I want to know, what is the story with The Link Up?
Okay, basically it's a lifestyle event.
Yeah.
So it's just during the day. You come through. It's a day event from 4 o'clock until midnight.
Okay.
So you come through during the day. We're gonna have food stalls. We're gonna see where
Yeah.
And then soft music, and then once the sun sets, then you start turning up.
Okay.
That's where the stories come out.
That's where all the stories come out. That's where the Twitter politics happen. And The Link Up.
After people have had a few drinks, then it goes down.
Yeah.
But basically, it's on Saturday tomorrow.
Okay.
It's Good Luck Bar at the Mabone Precinct.
Okay.
So it's going to be fun. So everyone must come through. Anything on the head?
Yeah. Anything that happens after is not caused by the...
Yeah.
Mabone 6A. The Link Up has got no association to anything that might happen at The Link Up.
I don't condone it either.
Alright, so let's talk about tickets. Where people can purchase tickets. Can we buy at the door? What's the setup like?
Currently?
Yeah, sorry. Web Tickets is currently running a special right now.
Okay.
You can buy 3 tickets for 180 rand, but it's a limited amount of tickets.
Okay, 3 tickets, 120 rand on Web Tickets.
Okay. Web Tickets. And we're also selling tickets at the door for 80 rand.
80 rand at the door. Okay, this is happening at Good Luck Bar. The event is called The Link Up. Go through to Web Tickets. There is a special right now. 120 rand gets you 3 tickets at the door. The tickets will be 80 rand. That's a very big discount, I must say.
And it's the finale.
And it's the finale. Is this the
Okay,
finale?
I was going to say, what makes this Link Up
We have to
special?
go. Can we go?
Come
Are we
through,
invited?
man. We should.
Can we please?
Of course.
Please leave us 3 tickets here. We're going.
Okay, so quickly.
Just call for me at the door.
So I just want to know, because this is the finale. Is it the finale of The Link Up before it comes back revamped, or is it the finale, and you guys are not giving?
Or are you just gonna change it to the Juice Up, the Link Up, the comeback?
Maybe we might revamp it. Maybe we might just.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We also don't know.
We don't know.
Nina?
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for coming through. The Link Up is happening tomorrow at Maboneng. Give us the venue again.
Good Luck Bar. Good Luck Bar in Maboneng Precinct. As we said earlier on, there is a special today. Go through, get your tickets. 120 rand, get you 3 tickets. It will be just 80 rand at the door.
And what time does it start?
It starts at
4 o'clock. We've got Trevor Gumbi. We've got Pinky Smollett from Ultimate House Party. We've got Farofai. What's her name? How do you pronounce it? Farida. Yes, we've got Farida. We've got Sandy, so the Comlord. We've got Lemmy Loco. We've got like a whole lot of guys.
We're gonna change.
I don't want to see.
We're gonna change your lineup right now. You also have Microwave Boys and Yaya. We are officially on the. You don't even have to pay us.
Yeah,
we are there for.
Sorry, you can host.
Microwave Boys and Yaya are there too.
Yeah, I mean, imagine the turn up.
You understand what I'm saying? We pull our crowd. We pull our crowd. Let's all link up together tomorrow at Good Luck Bar.
We're kickstarting spring with the Link Up, but of course next week we'll be heading to Limpopo for the TGE experience. Take a listen.
4-pipe supercars. TGE Spring 2018 is back. Friday, kickstart the experience with a hot and exclusive mansion party at a secret location plus 5-star dinner. Saturday, be part of the TGE Royal Marquee and access to main stage with sexiest lineup from Thibaut Touch, DJ Andy S, and more. For tickets, call 060-690-0420. TGE Spring 18 in association with Touch HD. Brought to you in partnership with Limpopo Tourism Agency. You with us, you win. Case closed. Touch HD.
Running through New York with the strap. That's fact. We coming for the head, not the jack. Zach running through a jet. That's the way. Bub running through a jet. Killer running through a jet. That's my name. Hank running through a jet. Mitch running through a jet. That's my name. You don't wonder what to say. I know I see Max one day. I'll be James. Gun black. Make you backflip like the front plate. General live Sunday. Top bubble like Badport. See the red dots like a tampon. Fuck on the jet. That's air house. Came with tech. Air hose.
Baby, would you shake it for some cash? Only want the head. Once you get the bread, run to that back. Me and my niggas coming to that back. We be going for that back. Don't play, we be coming for that back.
I smack her ass like that. Baby, once you shake it, only want the head if you trash. Once you get the bread and the trash. Running for that back.
Me and my niggas coming for that back. We be coming for that back. Don't play, we be coming for that back.
All right, man, and that's...
Get in line with the true winning mentality.
Yeah, get in line.
Touch HD.
And that's how we wrap up today's show. But you know, we don't leave you without a gom mix. And this one comes courtesy of Ubiza Wetu, all the way from Cape Town. So, Biza Wetu, we're not going to even talk to you today, brother. Take it away. Okay? Hey, man, he goes in strong. Let's go. Hashtag the breakfast away. Hey.
Wave. Weekdays, 7 to 10 a.m. Hosted by the Microwave Boys and your girl, Yaya. Touch HD.
huge shout out to everybody watching us on YouTube. Ubeza we.
Weekdays 7 to 10 a.m. Hosted by the Microwave Boys and your girl, Yaya. Touch HD.
that is how we end off the Friday edition of the Breakfast Wave this morning. That's also how we end off the month of August, which is also Women's Month. Of course, so we will never stop advocating for the rights of women. So I know that this month was particularly different than all the other, Women's Month that have been celebrated in previous years, because a lot of women are disgruntled. So you know what, whether it's Women's Month or not, guys, let's just keep advocating for the rights of a woman. Anyway, it's 53 minutes after 9, and I'm happy to be ushering in my favorite girl. It's the sexy Jade Zwane. Jade, you did a lot. I told my people to watch you when you're on television, and they were like, oh my goodness, we were watching with our parents. You did not warn us that it's a tad bit explicit.
But
I know
that
you.
That's my job.
And I should have warned them, and I should have given them a fair warning.
Yeah.
But it's all right. It's all right, Jade. What's happening on the Playroom today?
Well, we're going to figure out what gets people mesmerized about sex and dignitized, and what makes sex so special, and how it feels.
What makes sex special, guys?
Well, how it feels.
Just that sensation.
For me, just the
Look at your face lighting up. You're like, for me.
Just the idea that we're being naughty with and sticking it inside me.
Okay.
Is such a turn on. Oh my god. What a stressful turn on.
All right, well, we've got the Playroom coming up from now until 11:30. Make sure that you guys don't go anywhere. Listen to my sexy JD. But from us, the Breakfast Wave team with Yaya and the Microwave Boys, we will be back again from next week, Monday, 7 until 10, until the end of the week. But from myself and the rest of the team, have a fantastic, fantastic Friday and an even better weekend. Happy Spring Day to everyone. If you guys were in our age when we grew up, when it was spring, we used to put amanzi, we 2-liter bottle, and then go on the streets and start throwing water at each other just because we can. And children nowadays don't do that. Just going to post on Instagram.
Oh, you know where we're going through a drought? Were you not participating in the drought?
Bye, y'all.
Girls, them a come, them a want, them a take up. Batman, me a come in, me a wanna take up. Girls, them a come, them a want.
A big shout out to everyone who streamed us live on YouTube and everyone who was tuned into the show. Thank you guys so much. But don't go anywhere. The show's not over.
So she feeling on the nigga, so she want another nigga. Who's that? Baby, tell me who's that? Look back, baby, make you look back. Who's that? Where you move that? Touch that.